Hello everyone and welcome back to the next episode of Rome Total War Barbarian Invasion with Romano-British, where things are in an interesting spot. We've got to go retake Tara, because we've had some complications, to say the least. And good old Burdick of Cornwall over here is only getting older and older. He's 58 now. And he's been a decent leader of the faction. But the only person we have to replace him is Gratianus the Lily-Livered, who I'm not convinced by. We also have Helvia, who's still age 7, despite Gratianus and Burdick seem to be getting older. And I don't know if we can get a general to take over the line for us, so we need to start moving quickly. I'm trying to think if we want to try actually siege out Arles, or go in on foot. We've got the cavalry advantage because that's light cavalry. Looks like we have already planned some construction there. Excellent. A few more turns for Augusta Trevorum. That one we are going to get them to come out and face us. That will work better. What can we do? We've got a decent pile of cash. I don't necessarily want to try and get Colonia Agrippina here because they are technically a friendly faction to us. The Vandals seem to be knocking about as well. Gratianus the Lily-Livered needs to head back home to Samurai Breather for his retirement, so he stays, alive. If we keep Augusta Vindelocorum, it will be an absolute miracle. I expect to lose it. Where is my... I need to find my agents. They'll be over here somewhere. Yes, you. We've also got we've got a new diplomat here. So we've got one here. Where are you? You can't be too far away.
Can I be of service?
Right, you're the merchant. Right, we've got to find where this chap actually is. You're the really good merchant. You're in Berdegala. Where's Berdegala? Is that one of the Spanish territories? Yes, it is. Down here. You're not very good, but we're going to send you down into Spanish territory. See if we can bribe some of the kind of cheap Spanish towns into joining us with the money we have in our favour. I'd love to get a new merchant out up here as well. Just got to keep an eye on this merchant here, but he's not very good. I wonder if we can get a merchant out at York. I think for that we need to get a market down. That's fine, we can do that. We've got some spare money. We're going to end the turn there. See what happens. I'm really concerned about the line of succession. And looks like the Western Roman Empire is pushing into both Augusta Vindelocorum, and they're going to retake that. There's no way I can hold on to that. And this fleet is going to be constantly battered over and over again. Hopefully we can get away with it. Looks like the pirates are going the other way, which is good. I did also see somewhat of an army up here. Captain Decentius pushing towards Colonia Agrippina, and I'm not sure they'll be able to hold that back. My hope is if I can wrap up Augusta Trevorum this term, which I will do, I might be able to go and help out Colonia Agrippina, even though I'm not sure they deserve it, but it'd be useful to have an ally and a buffer state, so that's my kind of thought process there. Tarraco, would you take being bribed?
Our patience is limited.
So you're the Western Roman Empire. No, we're not going to offer our protection to the Western... I'm not sure actually, they wouldn't accept it, so that's fine. I can't seem to bribe these guys. Interesting. Why is that? Maybe I'm not a good enough diplomat? Never mind. It's good to know what's down there. We'll keep moving. And we will try see if we can get up here to relative safety up by Tara. We've got a new general come in. We can't really afford to pay. But we could get him on the boats quickly. Let's go to the monks. And I'm probably going to get rid of the Bucellari as well. This is the problem with this kind of horde momentum faction. It means that we get a lot of these generals, but they all have retinue. They all require being paid. You guys are more than capable of taking out Tara. What can we do here? This poor guy, Meriadoc, has been back and forwards this entire campaign. He's not been able to find a suitable spot to do something. Bring him back over here. We'll get a ship out at Londinium. And we'll see what we can do. We need to keep an eye out on Londinium's squalor. It's getting really rather high. I'd love to actually lower the tax, kind of make the tax rate high, just to kind of help put a dent in that all, but we can't seem to. Public baths we could do. I'm trying to find something which really helps with our happiness in general. Preferably not something which is going to be... I don't want something which has more population growth. We're already struggling for squalor. We'll go for a large stone wall, but it is expensive. We might need to get something like the arena down in... We might need to get the arena down in London, just to really kind of buy ourselves some breathing room there, because if that rebels, that's going to be a serious problem for us. We'll get a buy room down here. Meriadoc will make his way over. And we will go retake Tara, which will be a good money bank for us. Let's start with Arles down here. We've got 1 ram and 2 ladders. They've only got 1 infantry unit, so there's only so much they can do to fight us on the walls.
Our numbers are vastly superior. It may not seem fair, but we are not here to be fair, only to win. We go now to our bloody business.
Bit of a delayed crowd reaction there, but that's fine. Right, this is, however, a rather decently sized settlement. So these towers, these gates, will prove problematic. Spearmen on the ram, and then the legionaries on the ladders. Excellent. That's what I would want. Because usually the ram is the problem, and sets on fire first. Okay, looks like to me they're going to hold the town centre. We will lose some people here. Yeah, as expected, the ram goes down. I'm hoping the British legionaries will be able to take the walls. It's very hard to set ladders on fire. I don't know if you actually can in this game or not. And then we will take the gates, the towers, purely just to kind of stop them, stop them shooting at us. Right, you're gonna head over here. As quick. No, don't go down. Don't go down. Just on the wall, please. There we go. You guys are gonna head over here. Okay, we've captured that tower. Excellent. Oh, looks like they're actually coming to have a bit of a gander. Excellent. We can actually do some ranged attacks here. That's fine. I'm actually okay with that. In fact, we'll get our other British legionaries over to lend a hand, because first of all, they're tired, and we have pilum that we can throw, or javelins, so to speak, and we also own the towers now, so it's actually rather useful. Excellent. I'm chuffed with that. And of course they'll try and retake the towers, but I'm not sure they're going to manage against British legionaries, or legionnaires. Is it legionaries or legionnaires? Legionnaires. I'll keep calling them legionaries. Let's actually go chase them down. And we'll get our spearmen in case cavalry have any funny ideas. And cavalry can follow in, but Burdick Cornwall we need to keep alive. So in all reality, I'd rather he didn't actually engage too heavily, in all honesty. Right, we'll get these guys down off the walls if we can. Okay, looks like we're going to go for some hand-to-hand combat here. But again, you know, the Legionnaires will absolutely tear the shreds off. Tear and shred these Federati infantry. You guys charge in the back. Oh, you might throw your peeler, I'm not sure. Where are our spearmen? Okay, our spearmen have turned up as well now. Excellent. These guys are broken. Let's try close the gap so we don't have to fight them again. I'm going to force melee just the time being. Take him out. I don't want you to throw your peeler just yet. It could be very useful against the cavalry. That's the general coming in. Excellent. He's off his mark. Wonderful. Okay, they're gonna pull back to the town centre. That's not really what I would want, but is at least to be expected. What's the best way we can do this? Okay. Spearman there. And you guys behind. I think that will do the job. Cavalry, we will... Oh, it's really not a great way onto the plaza. Cavalry will send you down there. Bit of a long way to get you there, mind, but it means you might be able to charge in from the other side, so that works. I'm fine with that. We'll wait for our cavalry to catch up. Well, we may not have that chance, actually. If they're going to charge in now, we may not have that chance at all. Okay, you guys can now... You no longer need to be forced melee. You guys are also exhausted and tired, so we've got to watch out for that. You guys need to move forward a little bit to catch the cavalry. You guys are going to come onto the plaza and try to close the gap on them. The Graw Knights are pretty tough. Our spearmen here will struggle because these guys are not going to break because they're on the town square, and units cannot break on the town square. It's often why you'll find that defensively it's actually quite a good place to stay and stand. Right, cavalry, get in behind please. Form up as best you can. I'm just wary of a route here from our side. We need to push in now, otherwise we're going to have some problems. Our spearmen are going to break soon. The Legionnaires are exhausted. I'm hoping that our Graw Knights here behind can do some good job. We're going to bring Burdick up as well to lend a hand. He is outside now. If we take out their general, that would be phenomenal. We are actually in control of the town now. The town square. There we go, end the battle. We will end it, because I think we still technically get the victory. I don't know if we kill Oppius Flavius or take him prisoner. We will find out. So, we have Arles. And probably we're going to end up exterminating them just because of how unhappy the population is here. And again, if we were to disperse this amount of population amongst the other settlements, we're going to have some real problems. So we're going to exterminate Arles. And... ooh, Massilia here with the capital. With some Auxilia Palentina. I haven't seen them before this campaign. Pretty damn good spearmen by the looks of it. Right, we're going to need to make some quick adjustments here in Arles. Good thing is it should be fundamentally Christian. I've got to imagine it is. We can also bang up the tax rate a little bit to try to also just slow down the population growth. Of course, population growth is useful because it gives us tax. But it's not great. Oh no, we are very much paganism. I apologise. That's not going to help well with the religious unrest and so forth. What can we train here? We can get some more British Legionnaires, Salvation Auxilia, Coastal Levies, etc. We can get some triremes. That's cool. Or triremes, not triremes. Apologies. We get a merchant down, which is excellent. Are you any good, this merchant? No, you're not. We'll get that merchant down there. I'm going to repair you guys, or retrain. Not repair. And I'm going to get another unit of Federati infantry here. We just need a few more troops down this part of the world. Burdick, you're going to go right here for me. You are going to construct me a fort. Right there on the bridge. And we are going to put this damage unit of spearmen inside. Actually, no. Yeah, we'll put the spearmen inside. That's fine. I don't want to put Burdick in there and cause him to die. That means anyone coming from Massilia should have some problems. We are going to lower the tax rate again a little bit, back down to normal. Okay, let's just redo what we were doing here slightly. Retrain you guys, and then get a merchant down. Resistance is indeed futile. Let's also get ourselves a watchtower down this part of the world. Just so we can see what on earth's going on. I'd love to get access to this port as well. Just so we get even more trade in the Mediterranean. Would be wonderful. And I'd love to take their kind of capital off them. That'd be excellent. What mercenaries do we have in this part of the world? Federati infantry, Federati cavalry, mercenary, veteranari, equites, and Gaul knights, but at a blooming cost. Right. Oh my goodness, there's a massive police chase going on outside. I apologise, you can probably hear that. Scholar here as well. Well, we'll give these guys sewers. We are going to need to do a little bit of infrastructure upgrades here, otherwise I think we're going to struggle. We'll get some archers here because they are pretty good. They can be upgraded quite a lot. Augusta Vindelicorum is a lost cause. There's nothing I can do against that massive army of Sigisvultus Trebellius. There's not much I can do against them at all. But I would like to try help out Colonia Agrippina if I can. This is always a bold move. And I'm not opposed to bribing people, but we need to just do it correctly. And with the right person. Speaking of which, where's our good diplomat? Could we... Campus Frizzy must be really unprotected now. Oh, it rebelled. Oh, surely we can take that off them.
Patience is limited.
Surely we can bribe you out of this.
We may have a private word.
Oh, that's a lot of money. Done.
Well, when you put it like that.
Okay. Oh, I see the problem. They're rioting. Huh. Well, they're going to keep rioting. There's really not much we can do about that. Do I have any troops that can make it there in one turn? Not really, no. Okay, that might be a massive expense to buy Campus Frizzy. And we've got Marcus the Gambler here. You seem like a fundamentally fun person. But we might be able to get some mercenaries if we're lucky. Oh, Golden Band are fun. But I need just the cheapest troops you've got because I can only afford one. That's abysmal. Who's got the most men in it? The Federati infantry. If I bring you guys back inside, is that enough to bring Campus Frizzy under control? It's not. Marcus the Gambler, eh? You are an interesting man. Campus Frizzy, I'm not sure if we can hold it out. I mean, I've spent a lot of money doing so. But we should also be able to take Augusta Trevorum this turn. Do you have our allies nearby? I'm hoping they're not coming. I'm thinking about coming after us. After that, we'll go after Vicus Saxones. Oh my word, maybe not. There's a lot of people inside. Right, let's end the turn. And see how the world changes. The Alemanni still moving around. I imagine we're going to lose Augusta Trevorum. Or Augusta Vindelicorum. There's a lot of very long named settlements in this game. A few diplomats moving around. Looks like the Western Roman Empire going to try and bribe that general. Must be in that settlement. Oh, they didn't go for us. And sieging, we don't even need to fight them. Excellent. Well, we're going to exterminate Augusta Trevorum then, because that's more money for us. And it's another settlement. How are you doing there, Marcus the Gambler? Are you doing okay? Not really. How's the writing doing? Stables is damaged. We've also got the hordes, the Vandals. That's problematic. The Vandals have lost their final territory. And because of that, they're going to start coming after some certain people. Vica Salamani, I'd love to try help. There's this very large Roman army. You guys got enough in here to stand up to them? Problem is, we've also got to stand up to Captain Decentius here, who's not got a particularly strong army. In fact, a lot of it is ranged units, plus the occasional competences, which are by no means a walkover. But I really want to go down and deal with this army, preferably with the help of the Alemanni, just to have two kind of armies going up against them. Before we do that, however, let's get you over to Ireland. We finally make it back over to Tara. Can we attack this turn? We can't. Those warlords are going to be a problem for sure. How long can you guys hold out? You can hold out for 7 turns. I'm not sure I'm willing to wait that long. Okay, we're down in Arles. We should have our merchant. You any good, Mr. Merchant? You are mediocre at best. But you can buy out some of these kind of terrible merchants down here. So do that, because that should help with your own financial ability. Pop yourself on the wine for now until we find something better. There's the silver there. There's also some other stuff down here in Hibernia. Tarraco, you still don't have that many troops inside. I could give it another go.
Be quick. Our patience is limited.
Still can't bribe Tarraco. That's very interesting. I'll see if we can find someone up towards the north of Spain instead. How are we doing in terms of settlements now? Regions control up to 10. Can we do this in time? 4 more settlements. Where can we reasonably get 4 more settlements? We'll take Tara back, that's 1. We can push down to Tarraco. That's 2. We could reasonably turn on Colonia Agrippina any minute. It's 3. Where's the 4th? Massilia, Mediolanum, sorry. It's not very protected. But then again, no, neither is Augusta Vindelicorum. Let's send our diplomat heading back this way. Might be able to bribe someone else if we're lucky. Probably not the Franks. This is all Frankish territory, really. I think we're going to really struggle with Vicus Saxones just because of the amount of troops there, but we will head up and have a look. A new family member from Magna. Sassanids and Western Roman Empire are broken allies, excellent. Alliance between Western Roman Empire, that won't last, I don't think. So we've got 3 settlements we can reasonably take. My concern is if they build up a force at Massilla here. Do I bring Meriadoc down to the Spanish, or kind of the Iberian Peninsula to lend a hand? I think I do. I'll just be incredibly careful about getting him down safely. He might have to go on land purely just because the amount of kind of ships nearby. Of course, if these ships can make it around relatively safety, which they almost certainly won't, that'd be excellent. This ship is going to just go back to port in Dalryder because I think we will need the ships to get back over for sure. How's London doing? London is okay. I'm still concerned about its scholar. The scholar is getting higher and higher. I am going to give it arena. London is important for trade and power and stability. Who's the next? So, Tara will be retaken. I'm confident of that. Can I push down to Tarico with what I've got? What can I recruit here? I could get some more spearmen, some more of each of these spearmen. Do I need to construct anything new here? I'd love to have another general down here. The only real person free at the moment is Gratianus the Lily Livered. I can't really afford to send away on campaign. Have we got any generals not really doing much? I mean, Geraint Sanctus over here is actually doing something of use. We do have a lot of generals up here in Augusta Trevorum. Any of you, well, you're quite old, you're quite young, at 35. You are going to make your way down to Arles. Might take you a while. Technically you could be attacked by the Romans. I don't think they will. I think they've got a sight set on Vicus Alemanni, which I'd love to be able to protect on behalf of the Alemanni. You guys, I think we can take you out purely with cavalry. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's see if we can take them on. We are going up against a much larger force. Oh, these are Limatane. Oh, I thought they were Velites. Right, let's pull out of this engagement for now. And we're going to bring in a bunch of spearmen to help us out. So Augusta Trevorum is okay. It seems to be. In fact, we can actually whack up the tax rate somewhat. This is now a much better engagement. I think we can have a better chance of winning. Can we do a night battle? We can't, unfortunately. But this is a much more even course of action now. I'm worried about the comitatenses, but I'm hoping our heavy cavalry can whittle them down. This is probably going to be one of your last fights. Vindo Mauricius of Cornwall. Got a lot of Cornish people. Because you're 61. And honestly, if you died in the line of fire, it wouldn't be the end of... I mean, honestly, it would be good, but we at least save 1,000 denarii on paying your retinue's wages. So, swings and roundabouts.
Now, men, time to be about our business. Straighten the ranks. Look to your officers. Mark all commands when they come. And don't worry about our foes. This morning we took the auspices, and the liver has seldom been so clear. This is most wonderful. A triumphant outcome to our battle is guaranteed. They stand alone. No friend has come to this place to die for them. Does this not say something about their honor? They're standing among nations? They have been led here by strutting fools and blustering morons. Now they will pay the price. We are even matched in numbers, man for man. But that does not tell the whole story. We have more horsemen than they, but their spearmen are many. We must be careful of them. These people have yet to taste victory at my expense. Today will be no different. So lay into them with a will. Now, take up the sword, string your bow, look to your arms and armor. Now comes the hour when we test Roman courage!
Good speech. Okay. It's a very open field. It was a slight uphill up here, I want to say. So we're going to start up here. We have very little in terms of range. The only range we have is these Sarmatian archers, which we will make good use of. But we want to make sure to kill their range before they kind of get to us. Now, are they going to come charge towards us? Looks like they... at least regrouping. It looks like they are going to come towards us, so... Let's see if we can knock down some of the combatantes with our archers, our horse archers. I'm concerned about their kind of horse archers, it could be a problem. I'm going to set formation to loose just to hopefully negate some of the issues of arrows, because we do have these archers here. In fact, I probably prefer taking out the archers in the range as opposed to the combatantes. Because I think we should have the range advantage over the archers as long as we don't get too close. As long as we don't get too close, I think we can fire and they can't. Although they are going to move closer to offset that, I would guess. Okay, back. They're going to charge. They're going to shoot at us. Let's see if we can get out of range of them and kind of just bait them forwards, bait them back, and just generally annoy them. That might work pretty well. Looks like they're rearranging slightly. I don't mind taking out some of the combatantes. We will actually get some of our cavalry on this flank here. I reckon we might be able to knock into the peasants while they're weak. So it wouldn't be a huge problem. We definitely don't want to be taking on the combatantes though. Back. Run. We definitely don't want to be taking them on. I don't mind actually knocking out a few combatantes with my archers. And it looks like we've managed to get a few kills there. Excellent. Okay, let's bring these guys back. I reckon we can slam into this weak side. I'd like to keep these spearmen really for the bigger fight against the Romans next time with the Alemanni as well. Okay, you don't need to go that far forward. I don't think. How's our cavalry doing? Our cavalry's doing okay. Let's move our infantry forward a bit. Oh look, there's a ruined building there. How about that? Okay. Oh, combatantes coming forward. Let's not let them get in range, please. Those Pila will absolutely devastate us. If they throw, then that's going to be a huge problem. It's fine. Okay. We're doing okay. Looks like they're at least somewhat aware of our cavalry here. So let's set up position here. Kind of doing a little bit of a weird flanking position. It goes a little bit closer. See if we can keep damaging some of these combatantes. We've knocked down a few troops so far. We've knocked down about 70 odd. I'm not thrilled about these combatantes here, but I think my best chance might be just to charge into them. We'll see what happens here. They may well retreat. They may not believe it a fight worth winning. Don't want to get you guys attacked by the combatantes. Combatantes Pila are very strong indeed. These guys are isolated. Charge those combatantes. Rally. Their spearmen are nowhere nearby. These combatantes will hurt with 4 units heavy cavalry. As long as we charge into the combatantes as opposed to the archers, we should be okay. Their spearmen are not with them, which is important. I'm just hoping we get a decent enough cavalry charge here to make this worth it. The archers, the peasants, I'm not worried about in the slightest. The combatantes, however, I am. Archers are routing, excellent. That will cause the others to have some problems. Pull these guys back, we don't want archers pushing into them. Combatantes, you guys are fighting. Okay, cavalry pull back. You've managed to do some good damage against those combatantes, but they do stand and fight, bless them. They are very experienced and tough soldiers, I will give them that. They are excellent combatants. Right, you guys, just pull back to this hill. This hill is useful for you. Other combatantes coming to join the party. Let's see if we can knock out one unit of combatantes before the other unit of combatantes join. These spearmen and archers here I'm not as concerned about. Once the combatantes go down, I'm less concerned about the rest, to be honest. Okay, the general charging way before the rest of the cavalry, that's okay. this heavy cavalry here that we need to watch out. Okay, that unit of competence is broken. These archers are charging. Also, the peasants are charging. I'm not all too worried. I'm more worried about being flanked by these other combatentes. That's my real concern. Sarmatians, you can move a little bit closer. You might be able to do some damage there. Let's just let our cavalry regroup a little bit over here. Like thus. You guys still can't shoot anything, huh? You can get a little bit closer then. Okay, those peasants pulling back. Charge the combatentes. I'm not sure who their where their kind of captain is. I'm trying to see if I can see him. I wondered if he was part of the combatentes. I didn't actually check, which was a problem I should have done. He may well be in the spear line, I'm not sure. Okay, our cavalry are exchanging fire with archers. The archers will actually do quite well there. There's a bit of a weird mix of people going on here. We'll send some of our cavalry in, but it won't be an excellent charge on the combatentes, unfortunately. We'll do well, and probably the peasants will suffer heavily. And the archers are going to push in as well. So I don't really want to commit my spearmen if I don't have to. I may have to here, but I want to wrap up this line before I go into a spearman scrum, because that's going to be problematic. Right, charge the combatentes again, please. We are losing some cavalry here, but I think this will all be for a good cause. We've only lost about 1% of our troops so far. And like I said, they may well believe that the right thing to do is retreat. I'm not sure. You know, we're pushing into peasants and archers here as well as combatentes. I think they may well be thinking about retreating here. Peasants are wavering, combatentes. Okay, bring the cavalry back a second. I don't want the spearmen getting involved with our cavalry. Bring our own spearmen forward. They can probably do something useful, as can our horse archers. Right, recharge the combatentes while they're relatively alone. Because these guys are tough, but once they're down, the rest of the army is not anywhere near as troublesome. I don't mind taking some fire from the archers. That we'll have to kind of manage with that. That's fine. Okay, combatentes are broken. Get the cavalry out of there for a second. You guys aren't shooting anything just at the moment. That's fine. The combatentes is broken. If we can just deal with the range, then we should have this in the bag. And then we can just do a shield wall with the other spearmen. And that should be okay. We'll just take down as much of this range as we can. That being said, our cavalry are exhausted by this point, which is understandable. You take the archers, you take the peasants. Okay. You guys are all routing, get out of there. You've done your job and you'll lose to the spearmen. You know, strong as you are, you're still spearmen against... You know, it's still cavalry against spearmen. I think you'll struggle. So, now what we do is we are spearmen. Charge! Charge, spearmen. You've held off long enough. And then the cavalry's job is literally just to push into the back of you. That's literally going to be your job. Ah, there's the captain with his limitane. Right, charge them, that's fine. One unit of spearmen can badger these archers just to tell them to bugger off. These guys are winded, that's fine. You guys pull back, you should be relatively okay. You head off to them, you... Yeah, I think once we take out the enemy general, who is currently routing, we should be okay. Right, you guys go after them, that's fine. Okay, we've dealt with the general, excellent. Right, reform the line like King Theoden in Helm's Deep. No, sorry, Penello Fields, I'm thinking of the wrong Rohirric engagement. Right, a spearman charge. This is just going to be a bit of a scrum. And then we just knock into the back of them with our cavalry. As tired as they are, they'll still do the job. Especially with the general dead. You guys can push into there. Oh, you guys are withdrawing. You know, this is a bit of a lost cause now, don't you? Wow, our cavalry is so slow. Our cavalry are so slow. Right, you guys force melee, and you're going to charge down the spearmen as well. Yeah, okay, this is a full-on retreat now. They're going to try to save what they can. Our cavalry are very slow indeed at this point. They're barely faster than the spearmen. Okay, you guys are routing. Who's still alive and kicking? You guys are routing. Okay, that's fine. I think we've done enough there. At least to knock Captain Decentius down to very low numbers indeed. Okay, so that army gets pushed back into the lands of Colonia Agrippina, and I say we have pretty much helped Colonia Agrippina survive. And the only reason I really want to do that is to be able to take it off them later. Right, to you, we're going to head down towards Alemanni territory. Point to that bridge there. See if you can lend a hand. Any fun mercenaries here? None that I think we can really take. The Golden Band are fun, but they charge without orders. This is a concerning army. This is a big army. We'll have to see how that goes. So next time we will reclaim Tara. We'll push down kind of into the Spanish territories with poor Meriadoc, who's done pretty much nothing this entire campaign because of all the pirates. We may well betray the Western Roman rebels. We only need 4 more settlements. But can we hold on to Campus Frizzi and Augusta Vindelicorum, which are both in slightly perilous states, to say the least. All that comes soon indeed. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.